In this video, I'll walk you through on how to use the CapCut Desktop app. All right, I'll walk you through on the basic things that will be enough for you to start using the application. Let's just get right into it. Okay, to start with, you need to install CapCut, okay, the desktop version on your PC. You can go through a web browser, search for CapCut, get to the website, and get it installed. So here I've installed mine, so I will click on Start, and then let's launch it. So I'll type CapCut, all right? So look at it here. I'll click on it. So once it opens, you'll find yourself on an interface that looks like this. Okay. And by this side here, you have some tabs. Okay, this is home. You're landed on the home by default. And look at spaces. Maybe you want to back your files automatically on their own cloud. Okay. AI design is new, which allows you to create AI videos. Okay. Design AI graphics, kind of. All right. Then create with AI allows you to create AI videos. Then we have marketing tools and the rest. All right. Then at the top here, you see create projects. Maybe you want to start creating a video or editing a video. You click on this. CapCut allows you to do two basic things. One, as of the time of recording this video, it allows you to record your screen. Number one. Number two, it allows you to edit a video you have already recorded. Okay, I'm going to cover this basic two here. Okay, then you have AI video maker. You can click on this to see some AI samples. Okay, you can pick and start creating your video from here or prompt it. Tell it what you want and it will help you create that. Choose a voice and the time you want it to take and the rest. Okay, let's accept all. Okay, then look at the trends. You can click on any of these trends, use the template and create what you want to create. But we're not going to go deep into this because we want to focus on the basic, which is about video screen recording and editing of video, mainly editing of video. So I will close this by clicking on this X. All right, so I landed to this page again, and you can see here, look at screen record, meaning you can click on this, start recording the screen of your PC right away. Okay, so everything you're going to be doing on the screen will be showing. We are going to meet that again when we start a new project. So let me now rush into it. Then we have more tools here, long video to short. Maybe we'll have a long video that is horizontal and you want to convert it to short. This AI tool helps you to do that. And look at this, we have made it here as well, so no need. Okay, then AI image, we have made it by this side here. All right, and you have video translator. Maybe you want to translate a video from another language to another. AI dialogue scene, I want to create a dialogue scene with CapCut. So there are lots of things you can do with this desktop version. Desktop version provides you with more features than the mobile version. That's the truth. So now I want to point out as something. Maybe after recording, whenever you record a video, it appears under this project on this home. And maybe tomorrow you want to delete that video. Once you delete the video, it will be moved into trash. It's not going to go away from the application immediately. And once it's moved into trash, it's still existing there and it's still occupying some storage space of your PC. Okay, so when you click on trash, you see some videos you deleted, but are still within the range of 30 days before it gets automatically deleted. So if I don't want to wait for the 30 days, look at these videos I have here. I will click on this checkbox, click on this checkbox, click on this checkbox. And once I finish clicking on the checkbox, I want to delete them permanently. I will click on this delete button and click on delete. So these videos are gone. So they are not going to occupy any space on my PC. All right. So let's go straight to creating video. So I'll click on create project. So once you click on this create project, a new page will open like this. And what this means is that we have now two pages on this CapCut. Because if I close this, I will see the home where I started from. So now let's say I want to record a screen from here. What I need to do is to click on record. So once you click on record, it expects you to cover, or like say highlight the part of your screen that you want to record. And in this case, let's say I want to record the entire screen of my PC. So I'll take my cursor to the top here, press and hold on the left button of my mouse, and I will drag down. So what it means is that I'm telling this guy, anything I'm recording on this screen, please capture it. Okay, then I'll release the pressure on the left button of my mouse. So once you release the pressure, you will see this dialog here showing, meaning that it wants you to start. Once you start from here, this will be pinned here, this will be here, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be captured in your video recording. No. Okay, so I will drag this and keep it here. I like having it here because maybe what I want to record on my screen will not have any basic button that I have to click by this side, so that it will not prevent me from doing what I want to do. So once you click on start record, it will count 3. Now it has finished counting 3. So I can minimize this, maybe open the application I want to use for the recording. Maybe it's Microsoft Edge. I want to teach something there. I'll click on Edge. Okay, so I'll start saying what I want to say. Maybe I want to talk about some news that appear on the homepage of Microsoft Edge. As I'm saying right now, everything is going to be captured. It's captured actually. So at the end of the whole thing, let's say you're done with what you want to record. What you need to do is you can click on stop button here, or you can click on this application. Okay, click on the CapCut for it to be landed here before you start clicking on pause. Okay, this is pause. I will drag it this way so that I will see stop. All right. So for you to drag this dialog, please take your cursor to where you have these 6 dots. Then press and hold the left button of your mouse and drag outward. So let's say I'm done here. What I need to do is to click on this stop. So once you click on stop, you will see preview of what you recorded. Okay, maybe you want to download a copy. I encourage you to download a copy first before you start editing. So you click on this download button. Once you click on the download button, select a folder where you want to have it. So I'll click here and I'll click on select folder. Okay, that means it's going to be downloaded inside the downloads folder. So I'll click on this. So once you click on that, you will see the file, a new folder will be created automatically inside the downloads folder. So anytime you're looking for this video, go to this folder, get to downloads and click on the folder with this name. You'll be taken here. So you can see we have 2 files here. One is the camera, okay, and one is the screen it's recorded. All right, so don't worry, you're going to see it how it looks like. So this camera now is the audio it's captured, and this is the main thing, the main video. Are you getting it? So it divides them into 2. It detaches the audio from the screen you recorded. Okay, and now let's say I don't want to use this now. I will click on close. Okay, for it to be closed. Now you can see I'm back to the interface of the CapCut. I'll click on edit more. So once you click on edit more, that video will be placed inside here for you to start editing. So here it's cost, but I think it's because I took some time. So, but at the end of the whole thing, ensure that this matches. Okay, so let's play to see what we get here. Now it has finished counting 3. So I can minimize this, maybe open the application I want to use for the recording. Maybe it's Microsoft Edge. I want to teach something there. I'll click on Edge. You can see it captured everything, but let me forward it to this place so that it will be fast to see what happens here. Please take your cursor to where you have these 3 dots. Okay, so I will now say, okay, let me now for this so that it matches this. But in most cases, whenever you are recording, everything will be in line. I think it's because I took some time before I ended the video. That's why it's moved a little bit forward. Okay, but everything is in order here. So make sure that the audio matches the screen you recorded. Okay, that's the main message here. So let's start the editing proper. But before we start the editing proper, I don't want to practicalize with this. So I'm going to click on this, press the backspace key for it to go. Click on this, press the backspace key for it to be deleted. So I want to import a different video I recorded before. into this program for me to start the editing. I've taken enough time already, so I'll be fast henceforth. So now let's go and import a video. For you to import a video, ensure that you're in this import tab, right? So once you're there, click on this plus sign on import. So this will open a folder in your PC automatically. So navigate to where you save the video you want to add. Maybe it's in the music folder or in the videos folder or any folder at all. So here, what I want to use is here. So I've clicked on downloads. I will select one. So let's use this. I'll click on this and I'll click on open. So once you click on open, the video will be placed in the software. So it's left for you now to drag it and drop to this timeline to start editing. So for you to drag the video and drop, take your cursor to the video. All right. Press and hold on the left button of your mouse and then drag down. So carefully drop. You can see it has dropped. So now look at full is selected, but I want to give it a specific aspect ratio, which is the aspect ratio I'm going to export it in. So I'll click on this ratio and select 16 by 9. So if you want different aspect ratio, click here and select it and edit it to match. So let me play. You will learn. So you can see I made a mistake. So, and I need to cut off this. So once you reach where you want to cut off, click on the timeline, pause the video first, then click on the video timeline if it's not selected, the video clip, and then click on cut. So once you click on cut, click on that part you want to remove. If it's too small, use the zoom button. So that you have space. Okay, once you click on zoom, it will extend the will I say the video clip length, not the video itself really. So now you will be able to select it. So click on it for it to be selected and click on delete or the backspace key of your computer keyboard. If maybe you are okay, this is playhead, it has pushed up here. So I will take my cursor here until I see these two-headed arrow that crosses each other. I'll drag it down so that it will start from somewhere, the beginning again. Okay, anytime you want it to jump to somewhere, just take your cursor to that spot and click the playhead will be there. Okay, now what if a situation whereby you're editing and you make a mistake? If in the course of editing you made a mistake or you make a mistake, just click on undo button. Look at the undo button and look at the redo. If you want to add maybe text, there are some tools here that will allow you to add text. So click on this and select text of your choice. Okay, and then drag it on top of the video. Have your text inside and do what you want to do. Okay, so there is a lot of tools here. Effects, transition, and stickers. You want to add stickers, click on this. So let's say I'm done with what I want to create in this case, and I want to export the video. For you to export the video, click on export button. All right, and once you are taken to this window, then give this a name. So let's call this sample video. All right, so you can see the settings at which the video is going to be exported. This is 1080p. If you want something different, click here and select a different resolution. All right, there's 2K, there's 4K, there's 8K. So it has a lot of features, man. So I'll look at bit rate is recommended. So leave it at recommended. All right, I'll prefer that. So another settings, which after that you click on export and look at sample vid. So fast, it didn't even take up to 2 minutes for it to finish exporting. If this content helps, consider subscribing to this channel. Here we cover a lot on information technology. So subscribe to learn more. Leave a comment in the comment section and hit the like button. You can check out this video here to learn how to record video with Canva. I know most of you don't know about it, so just watch it out and it will help as well. So that we have so many options on the type of video editor to use. Thank you and see you some other time.